Hey guys everybody, it's Mr. Hem here, and I'm doing a video on the unboxing of the Geekcreit package here, which is a carton full of Arduino compatible parts. Now I bought this from Banggood. On Banggood, it's Geekcreit Uno Mega Nano sensor. They list a bunch of things and then they go beginner starter kit. That's what they say. Now I was expecting this to ship before Feb. It's only been about 12 days or so and it's here, so I'm pretty happy with that. The box is here and I've got the list of parts here, over 150 pieces that we'll go through, and I'm pretty excited about it. All right, I guess we'll get started. Okay, so the box here, you can have a look, in nice condition. Australia here, right? No dents or anything like that, so hopefully there's no bent items or anything like that. Let's open that box up. Cut it open. Cut it open. Now my daughter's in the background, may or may not hear, so she might interrupt us at any time. There we go. All right, beautiful there. That's really good there. We'll open that up. We'll have a look. First unboxing, and these are all the parts. Wow, wow, everything's in their bag. Now, mind you, in the when they shipped it, they said they did sterilize it, and I did sterilize the outside of this as well. Okay, so let's have a look at what we have here. I'll pull out the looks like a bit of a cheaply made soldering iron here. It is American, but I got my own soldering iron. I'm not going to use this. Probably dangerous to use this, to be honest. Anyway, put that away. Soldering iron there. I got a free Raystar servo motor for helicopter, so that was free. So that's not really part of this particular package. Cables here, nifty cables. These cables are useful for things such as a breadboard, right? Just with those, I've got two of these cables. Right, see if I can remember to mark things off later. All right, let's have a look here. So, okay. So you may not see in the packet here, but this is looks like it's a relay, 4-channel relay there. 5-volt relay, is it? I'm not sure there, right there. Relay, and I recognize this. This is a motor driver, or rather motor controller, right there. Right, so you've got there the L. What's that? L. T. The L 2293D, I think. Shift bit with a shift register there. That's the controller right there. Not much is. Can't quite see inside these packets. Really nice how they package this. More cables. Cables there. Cables right there. Pull out the ones that are in the bag first. Oh, got some nice breadboards going on here. Pretty nice. Got some. Let's see if there, or just stickers. Two of these. Looking good there. Two of these. There. And go into the back. Oh, actually, cut out these. Don't have scissors, do I? So we've got some prototyping boards. They are. You'll notice that they aren't connected. They ain't connected there. You would have to put solder along to connect them. Pieces we got. We've got 5 big pieces and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 small pieces right there. 5 small pieces. running through here, and we've got some LCD screens over here. Wow. Let's see if we can find the board here. What's this one? This is the Mega. Is this the Mega 2560 there? Mega 256. I'm not sure if this is the Mega board. I've never had an Arduino compatible board before. But not quite sure. Here's a breadboard on a PCB. Right, for some yes, you can add something and then wire it up to your Uno, I assume. Wow. And ooh, this must be looks like the Nano over there. That's the Nano there. The Nano. They got a nice kind of foam on the back to help protect it. So the packaging is really nice. I was really worried because I read reviews where packages were damaged and you got some bent pins and whatnot. And got a keypad here, numbers keypad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Sorry. Keypad. This is also a motor controller here, except this one. I think this one's a 16-channel one. 16-channel one right there. Channel. What's this? Is this another relay? I think this is the. Can't quite see. Cut that off. So yeah, that's a relay. That's a relay there. All right. Okay. All right. So moving through. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. We'll figure it out. Might do a future review on each part. Show you how to use them. And I figure out how to use them. I don't know what these things are. This looks like an SD card reader. Like an SD card reader right there. It says here, oh yeah, it's micro SD card adapter. Can't see it, it's backwards, but yeah. Ooh, this Mega compatible. There's another board. Don't know which one this one is. It's got Mega compatible on it. Maybe an extension board for the Mega. Got this is the MH sensor. Some kind of sensor. Just like I don't know what this is, but so I'll just show you here. Can't figure out what that is. But the that definitely looks like an ultrasonic sensor there. So yeah, it probably is ultrasonic. I assume it's an ultrasonic sensor. That's generally how it looks, especially from like the Mindstorm robots, Mega robots. They look like that. This is another LCD. It's another LCD. You can't quite see. It's wrapped up really nicely in bubbles. We like that. We like how they wrap some of these things up. Everything's in bags. Well, not everything actually. Some things are in bags, such as these pins. 40 pins. This one has a 90-degree pin there. And this one is another 40 pin there. Yeah, 40 pin. I don't really need these. I need these for my Raspberry Pi. Ah, we find a bend here, bend there, but you could easily bend that one back, which I have just done. You can see it's pretty easy to bend back as long as it's not completely and terribly damaged. Oh, love these bubble wraps. Again, another display. But two DC motors. I'm sure there's more. I'm hoping there was more DC motors in here. More DC motors here. No? How many DC motors do I actually two DC toy motors. So they're the two there. This one wasn't packaged. This one looks like there's a bit of an antenna. Well, there's not an antenna, but there's an antenna going on there. So this must be some kind of wireless or Bluetooth. Not sure exactly which one this is. Got a 16000 crystal there. None of those pins were bent. What is this? This is the LM2596 DC to DC. Looks like it's a DC to DC converter. Yeah. Oh, this is. I can't see. This is a charger dock. Ah, so you got some another display, basically some digits or whatever you want to display here. USB connection there. Oh, this one. What is this thing? Kind of. This is that a speaker? I'm not sure. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. I don't know what it is. Figure it out. More displays. Slightly bent. Slightly bent there. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. This one here. 3 volts. Sorry, another kind of you got some kind of antenna going on there. So I'm not sure if it's a Bluetooth or the Wi-Fi. There's supposed to be a few Wi-Fi's and a Bluetooth in here. There's one of those. Oh, okay. So we've got the micro servo motor here. Probably good to mount a camera on for camera movement. We've got, looks like this is an RFID kit going on there. Some kind of RFID. You can see here RFID. It's backwards, but anyway. USB cable. We've got, I think this, I recognize this. This is the recording and playback. We've got a speaker at the back there, so you can record something and then play it back. So that's that whole card does all of that. And, I don't know what this is. I don't know what board this one is. Figure it out as I go through the list here. My list over here. Alright, so we've got another servo motor. Interesting. Yeah, we've got kind of two servo motors here. They're giving us twos. Yeah, give it up in twos. Makes sense. If you want to make a robot, you want at least 2 wheels. Kind of makes sense there. This looks like a dot matrix LED maybe. Okay. This one is a. Oh, it's got a. Looks like it's got a voltage regulator on it. Some kind of regulator. Guess. It's a guess there. This one. So if you're wondering, that's what it looks like. So if you're wondering if this is really a for beginner, I don't think so. This is a little bit more, I guess, because you got to, it's a little bit more advanced than a beginner. Because you kind of need to know figure out what these things are, look at the data sheet and figure out how to use it. There's no manual that comes with this. And I don't give you any manual or anything. So you kind of have to, there's a really steep learning curve to learn to use all these things. I'm not sure what this is. Probably some kind of sensor, I don't know. Same here, same item. Same item as this one. This one's got a serial clock and a serial data for I2C communication. Not sure exactly what that is though. Not sure what that is. Another piece of it. Not sure what that is. Let's figure all of them out as I go through the list. One. All right. I'm just going to keep going there. So this is. Some pins to solder in. So a lot of these things have pins that you've got to solder in. So if you're going to buy this kit, I mean, they do give you a soldering iron. It's bent here. It's not made properly. Really, I wouldn't recommend using it, to be honest. This is just thrown in there, almost like rubbish, garbage. Really, bother using it. Can't use it anyway unless you get an adapter for Australia or any other country that doesn't use. Is this American? Or, look how terrible it's made. It's bent. Look how easily it's bent. Probably could hurt yourself using that. Might as well bin it. Ooh, LEDs, beautiful. This will come in handy for the breadboard and then prototyping. Lithium battery this thing takes. Not sure what that is though. Doesn't say. This one says light intensity sensor. That actually says it. Light intensity sensor. I mean, a lot of the other things don't say anything on the back or front. Doesn't say anything either. Just stepper motor driver. Stepper motor driver board. Driver board. This one is, I'm not sure it's got maybe a transistor there. Not sure what that is. No, no. Oh, LCD. Yeah, just have a look here. So many things, so many things. Let's have a look at these loose things. I think they're the high-powered LEDs. These things. Yeah, high-powered LEDs. 5 of these. Yeah, 5 of these. Okay, look at one of them. High-powered LED. Yeah. Ooh. How many resistors do we have? Resistors. Now they are labeled, these resistors. By the looks of it, you can see the label 10K. Got a 10K at the bottom here, labeled 10K. That's useful. I don't have to put on a multimeter or look at the colors. 220, 10K. 10Ks. How many of each? We've got a 1K, two 1Ks, plenty of 220s. 5 batches of 220s, 2 batches of 10K, 2 batches of 1K. Two batches of 1K, 2 batches of 10K. Interesting. The list here, the 225, which I have a whole, they've given me a whole heap of. This is an array of buttons used for the keypad. Where I had that keypad before. I don't know where I put it, but that would go with that keypad. Another stepper motor driver. Infrared, by the looks of it, infrared micro remote control. Two stepper motors. Two stepper motors right there. Nice. Two motors here. This doesn't say, I can't quite see what this is. Can't really see. I don't want to take them all out, but anyway, take a few out, show you all. I'm not wearing any anti-static, so I'm a bit mindful of that. That's more sensors by the looks of it. This one is not labeled. So another sensor there. You can tell by this thing here. Got a sensor, not sure. There's plenty of sensors in here. There's like different types of sensors. This is a touch sensor there. That actually says it's a touch sensor. What kind of sensor this is? If someone recognizes it, let me know. Another thing that you can interface with I2C. Oh, that's obvious. This is the Uno that I recognize. I have students in my who actually have this and showing me, but this is not the official board. This is because the official board, Arduino, they would write Arduino, and that's one of the things. This is open, so anyone can kind of make these boards, but only Arduino is allowed to put Arduino on it. Everyone else can't do it. So you know that this is not official. You only know if you see Arduino on it. Only they are allowed to put the word Arduino on the boards. So that's the Uno. I'm gonna have fun playing with that one. Maybe integrate it with my Raspberry Pi. What I want to do at some point. It's another thing there. Not sure what that is. Say either. Oh, this must be the laser diode. I think so. It looks like it. Like the laser diode. I remember seeing it in the list here. So some of those would have been the I2C interface boards actually. Just remembered. Just see it on the kind of sensor again. What that is, we'll have to figure it out after this. Make sure everything's here. This one was loose. These two are loose. They weren't put into any boxes or any bags or anything like that. But they weren't damaged in any way. Pins are pretty straight there. Wow, I'm pretty happy with how how it got to me. Not sure what this is. It's got a dome on top there. It's got an interesting dome. Not sure what that is. I wonder if it's light or something. I'm not sure. Mind you, I'll get a beginner myself. Don't know everything. This is a M8 sensor again. Another pin connector. Boards, not sure what they are. Oh, this one's bent. See here, bit of a bent there, but no issues. No issues at all with the bend. Not sure what it is. Probably some kind of MOSFET or transistor or something like that. EJT, not sure. About that. Nearly done. And we've got a whole bunch of all kinds of things in here. Buttons, variable resistors, voltage regulators, LEDs. There's a IC chip in here, and I'm assuming it's the. Let me have a look at what that IC chip is, because I'm thinking it's the bit register shift. Yeah, it is. It's the 74HC595N, which is I guess, a spare shifter for that motor controller you saw earlier. Another variable resistor there. Variable resistor there. And some kind of joystick. Oh, so that's what this. Maybe this is what this is for. Chuck that on top of that. Doesn't look like there's anything to connect it with. Anyway, have a look at what this is. Switch. Oh no, that's what you would put this on this. Is it? Yeah. Oh no, this is. Yeah, there you go. I have no idea, but oh look, oh wow, cool. For gaming, I guess. What's in here? Oh, power supply for the boards. Power supply for the boards. Now, something to note here. These are the items. I was looking at the reviews before I bought this. This is a big digit, but you notice that these are the particular items that tend to be bent. The pins tend to be bent for all of these items. It's almost like they're put in bent. They're really the only ones that have major bending issues, and they're pretty easy to bend back. Right, so it's not a big deal. So really, every other item is pretty good. I need to test them, and there you go. I just bent it back. So really, these are the main items that do get bent and that come bent. Every time I look at a review and someone's taken a photo, they'll take a photo of these items. These items are the LEDs, the LED arrays. So it's just a nice thing to put into a breadboard to check if particular pins are working. So I just bent it back there. So not a big deal. Here's another digit. And another USB cable. So we get two. I was expecting three, to be honest, but that's fine. And that concludes the, one more. And we've got another 9-volt connector power supply for, I guess, for battery use. Maybe a robot or something like that. And that pretty much concludes the unboxing of the Geekcreit pack in a cardboard box from Banggood, China. All Chinese items over here, made in China. Can't see it's backwards again. Thank you for watching. In future, I'd probably want to do some kind of review on each item, and as I have a play with and test how each of these things work. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.